I think I just blew my motor.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So we just had breakfast and we're all loaded up, headed to Spring Moves 2017 at ClubLoose. We're waiting on Ezzy. Matt's not here yet. We just finished eating, but Nick's all loaded up.
How are you there?
Cars are all loaded up. Got a new $1,000 trailer. Totally worth it. And ready to shred. It's supposed to rain today, so that's gonna definitely suck, but we should be all right. Oh. All right, and we made it. Track looks wet as shit.
All right, now we're cooking. Light those turbos up. I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
See you in a minute, bud.
That's it. All right, so we made it. We're pulling up. We're gonna get teched in. We actually ended up having to turn around because Stanley forgot his media vest, but we actually beat Matt and Nick to the track. So we're gonna check in, park, and then hopefully we get everything situated and we'll be rolling. All right, we're all teched in. Nick's ready. New windows, new helmet, new radium.
If you see me straightening out, it's because...
All right, so Nick, what happened last time and what did you do to fix it?
When I was taking... I didn't know we were doing a formal interview, but let me just... Excuse me. When I was going out before, last time opening moves, we drifted, and every time we initiated a drift, the car would basically die from lack of power and straighten out. This would cause me to look stupid and make all the A-class guys laugh at me, which is okay, because they do it anyway. But basically what I did is I installed a radium surge tank, which has 2 internal pumps that feed into the rail, and then this smaller Walboro 255 feeds the surge tank. And in turn, that will always keep basically a liter of
gasoline always ready to go to the motor. If you don't have if you have a stock fuel tank, you don't need that. If you have a really, really expensive fuel cell, you don't need that, but for this situation,
if you have a $130 eBay fuel cell, you're gonna need it, for sure.
So we are ready to go. Cars are ready. Gonna go to driver's meeting in like 30 minutes and then we're out.
Stop at the starting area.
Alright, driver's meeting's all done. We're gonna get the GoPros set up. We're gonna drop some footage. Nick's running a GoPro today too, so we'll be able to get more car footage. Stanley's gonna be outside getting out of car footage and pictures. I'll be running a GoPro on my helmet, GoPro on top, and then a GoPro, and then this camera, the vlog camera, on an inside view. So we'll see what's going on. Hopefully we get good footage and we'll see you out there. Trying my best.
Just stay consistent. If you stay consistent, we're gonna talk to some people. We're gonna get you an egg. Okay? Stay consistent. Stay consistent. That last run was really good.
I'm trying my best.
All right?
Thanks,
just
man.
be smooth. Be smooth. Just drive what you're doing, all right?
That's one way to fucking make you nervous. Holy shit.
I'm trying to make you nervous to see how you drive.
Well, it's working, but I'll manage.
Yeah. We're all watching.
Come on, baby. I fucking blew my motor.
Huh?
I think I just blew my motor.
You want me to push you off to the side?
Am I leaking oil? Can you check if I'm leaking oil? Check, no, just check if I'm leaking oil. Yeah. No?
Does it not start or not?
Huh?
Does it start?
It was just cutting out as I came off the wall.
Huh.
You got gas?
That battery?
Possibly. Does that lights?
No, the lights don't work. I think my alternator went. Can you check if my belt is there? Alright, what's up guys? So we ended spring moves a little bit earlier than we thought we were gonna. I had a serious motor issue and Nick had a alternator issue. As you can see at the end of the clip, the last clip that I just showed, I thought I blew my motor, which I'm still not sure about. But so far what I have this pinned down to is I think that old crank pulley, which is right here, might have had the hubs separate from each other. These rubber rings in here are totally shot as opposed to the ones in here, which look pretty good. But it was spinning uneven, it was wobbling like a weird way. And what was weird was when we tried turning the motor over, we actually disconnected the belt. And when we disconnected the belt track side, it was okay. Since then I ran the car on idle a little bit and the belt started disintegrating. It started disintegrating on the edge there because the pulley was vibrating in and out. It got worse and worse as we were trying to diagnose the problem, and then one of us noticed that the pulley was moving, so we took the belt off and the noise went away, but the pulley was still vibrating a little bit. The really loud noise was the belts, that belt deteriorating. But it was a really bad knocking noise coming from the engine. It sounded like rod knock. We pulled all of the individual spark plugs out and it didn't go away, and we took the belt off and then the noise went away. So the LSs apparently have notorious issues with the crank pulley, so this is the new one. I needed to rent a thing from Advanced Auto to pull the old one off of the crank snout right there. That is so hard to get on. You can't just put it on, you have to have a tool that kind of threads in there and then pulls the new crank pulley onto the crank. So I ordered that tool. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I was trying to heat it up and put it on. I put it in the oven, it didn't slip. Some people were saying that if you put it in the oven it just slips on, but I'm not sure if that really worked. That being said, we're just gonna roll with it, really crossing my fingers hoping that I didn't blow my motor. It still worked. I mean, the reason why it happened was that the starter, which is right there, had 2 bolts. The previous owner of the car didn't have the correct starter bolts and helicoiled some shorter bolts in. Eventually, after time, the helicoils gave out and the smaller bolts backed themselves out. The starter basically exploded, and right on top of the starter is the crank position sensor. It exploded and shot the crank position sensor up and broke it, and I'll show you. This is what the crank position sensor looked like. As you can see, it's bent. The camera doesn't pick it up very well, but it's totally cracked right there on the edge. And it has some part of the magnets inside the sensor showing. The sensor was totally shot. When it was in the position, it was like cockeyed like this. It was bent even more than that, but I whacked it back, seeing if it would work, and it didn't. The new starter is in there, it works. When it died trackside, that was a result of the fuse panel blowing because the starter lost power because it totally shot off of the motor. That was just, I guess, a little freak accident, and why you need to make sure when you install your stuff during your swap, you do it right the first time, because you prevent this from happening. I missed out on the advanced clinic, which sucked. I was trying to make the advanced clinic and then figured out that the pulley was gone and we would have done more damage to the car going to the event and driving on the shop pulley than if I just called it quits and waited for the next event. So We will definitely be at the Friday night drift party that is coming up in like 3 weeks. It's a long ways out, but a month from now is ECB, and that's really what's important to make that event. I have finals this week anyways, and I'm graduating, so I won't be able to make it to those events, but hopefully all goes well and we will be able to go to, holy shit, I think my graduation weekend is the weekend of ECB. That sucks. But we'll have the car situated. We'll be drifting this year. If the motor is blown, I'm gonna replace it. I'm hoping that it's not. I don't want to buy a new motor, but if I have to, it's not a big deal. But I'm really praying that the crank pulley was the problem. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry that we cut short the audio footage or the video footage from the track, and I hope you guys like the video. If you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.